Did you see the video of Cardi B being assaulted by this person in the crowd? So this
I did.
person in the crowd threw a drink at Cardi, and then Cardi B threw a mic at her.
Yes.
Don't you think it's fucked up that Cardi B now catches an assault charge
Mm.
for what I would call self-defense or retaliation? I don't understand it.
I think it's the public figure angle. Um, yeah, unfortunately, they just need to be more careful with how they react. But it becomes
But
ridiculous
are you?
because to what point can you retaliate? Must someone go on stage and pull a Will Smith before she can retaliate? Or, yeah, that's just,
No,
I don't know.
exactly.
I think
That's
it's
what
great.
and it's on to Nathan's point of earlier. Like, okay, if you the apology is never as loud as the accusation or whatever the case may be.
The
But
insult.
there's a part of me as the insult. But there's a part of me that's like, if you choose to be in the public eye, that comes with certain things. It comes with people like the Kardashians. I always get upset when the Kardashians say that, oh, I just want some privacy. Like, I just
Oh,
wish
yeah.
that my
Do they
relationship,
really?
people can respect my relationship and that we are going through this and we want to go through it uh, in private. You make your money of exposing your life and allowing people to review your whole life. So even with us doing this podcast, whatever we say on this podcast, we have to be open to people criticizing it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you shouldn't do it. But I don't think, because the thing is, if someone throws a glass at me or a glass of ice at me,
I don't think she
and
threw
I
the
throw a mic,
throw
just
like the
ice,
ice
yeah,
water. Yeah, yeah.
and I throw a mic back at that person, what's going to happen after that? Am I going to get an assault charge?
So I think that if you're a normal person and someone throws something at you and you throw something back, that is a completely different, like Luke said, it's a completely different animal and beast compared to if you are a public figure. Because, like you also said, I do think that. Listen, let's not get it twisted. There's privilege. There's white privilege. There's rich privilege, and there's fame privilege. So if you're getting if you're getting all the benefits of being famous, everything that comes with that, people kissing your ass, doors being open for you, more money than you know what to do with. This is this is how you pay for that. You
Now,
lose.
I
The
disagree. You can't have
consequence
people,
to the
you
lifestyle.
can't say, you can't say someone assaulting you is part and parcel of being famous. Like, that's
But,
crazy. That's where
but,
you need to draw the line
but
somewhere.
was it assault or was it disrespect? If someone throws a drink in you, are you gonna come tell me you were assaulted? Honestly, I know that under the law that may be deemed assault, but really now, if a guy threw a drink at you in a club, are you gonna tell me you got assaulted in the club, or are you gonna tell me a guy threw a drink at me?
Let me put it to you like this. And okay,
You'll
and
probably need to
I'm
ask a
not
female.
answering the question.
Hmm.
But let me put it to you like this. Imagine these people at the moment, right, that will antagonize celebrities in
Yes.
on purpose in order for the celebrity to react and
So that
then sue the
yeah.
celebrity. Yes, and then sue the celebrity for reacting.
Hmm.
So I use that example to say somewhere you must draw the line. Somewhere you must be like, listen, you can talk about my life, you can talk about my appearance, whatever the case may be, because I put myself out there. But when it comes to being actually physically assaulted just because I'm famous, like, I mean, how does that make sense? You get what
Okay.
I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Look at Ronaldo, for example. You know that when Ronaldo was still playing for Manchester United, he walked off the pitch and he hit that phone or out of a boy's hand and he smashed it. Do you guys know the story?
I think I
So,
saw that.
so like if you just look at that incident in its isolation, you're like, that's a horrible way to behave. You're supposed to be a role model for people, and for millions of kids around the world. But if you step back and you look at the circumstances around it, that he lost a daughter that year, that his whole life seemed like it was in turmoil and he was struggling. But now, so what you're saying is you can't detach the human from the celebrity. However, that being said, I do feel like once you reach a certain level of fame, there's eyes on you constantly. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say now that you can't defend yourself. But let's be honest, Cardi B wasn't defending herself. However, that was a reaction. And I would probably have reacted the same way if it was a guy.
Yeah.
In
And
fact,
that's what I'm saying. You must.
yeah, but
What?
however, I'm still going to play devil's advocate and I'll be like, you are supposed to be held to a higher standard when you have that many followers and people that look up to you and you're a role model. You need to be better than. And I know that they're still human beings, but you still need to be
Mm.
better. This is the life you
I'm,
chose.
I'm actually saying you must detach the human from the celebrity. Because with the Cristiano Ronaldo example, yes, you can give that further context and stuff like that.
Mm,
But I think the nuance to that example is that he wasn't antagonized. He wasn't like baited. If that kid went up to Ronaldo and said, you a piece of trash, that's why you lost your daughter, then by 100% put some hands on that lady. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he wasn't baited into that. He
yeah,
was being an asshole in that situation. So I am saying, like, if this is where, as remember, all I'm saying is you have to draw the line somewhere.
yeah.
So let's say, for instance, that person in the crowd said to Cardi B, "You have a fat ass." You know what I'm saying?
You may take
Yes,
that as a
Cardi B
compliment.
can't throw. Yeah, she might, but I'm just saying exactly. We take it both ways. But now imagine Cardi B then throws the mic at the fan for saying, then 100% I agree with you. You can't be a celebrity and then want to physically assault someone just because they said something about you.
Mm.
But if you've been first, there has to be a line somewhere. That's all that I'm saying.
Okay, so here's my thing. If the woman had gotten up on stage and wanted to have a round of fisticuffs with Cardi B, I would say Cardi B beat her ass. However, the woman threw a drink. So, in my opinion, as an adult who is famous and has millions of fans around the world and millions of kids look up to her, she could have been like to all of her huge security guards, I want that girl removed. And also, while on her way out, like get our biggest female
Hmm.
security guard to give her a slap on the way out, please. And that would have happened. You got to be
For
after
your
that.
troubles.
It would have happened. So yes, I agree, but I also disagree. It could have been handled. It could have been handled better. It could have.
Let us let us know in the comment section. Let us know what you think in the comment
Let us know.
section.
Comment down below.